So I had a client call one time and he was burnt out from his expenses. And he was like, Margo, we just have to have a conversation about my expenses. I don't know what's going on. I'm Margo Master, your Heartfelt CFO from Margo's Bookkeeping, and I'm excited to share this story with you that hopefully you get something from it to help you if you are in this scenario. So he was so burnt out from expenses that he was just like, I feel like all my money is going towards expenses. And casually, I took the call. I was on the beach actually with my kids and some family members. And I was like, I'm going to take this call. So we went over his expenses. We had like a very quick conversation. And he was more comfortable. What stood out for me with this conversation was he was more comfortable taking out loans to grow his business than he was spending his own money when he had actual cash. So he was accruing all of this debt and he wasn't paying attention to the balance sheet. That's why he was getting burnt out. He was like catching up with all this cash, like stacking up cash. It's not even catching up. And what was happening was is that he's stacking up the cash, but yet the balance sheet is growing and growing and growing. And he got so comfortable paying loans that he didn't want to use his own money. Now, if you're listening to this and you're in that situation, what ends up just happening is that you keep stretching the opposite way and you're not moving forward in your business or helping you, your family, or your team, or anybody around that. Looking at your balance sheet is just so key to know what you own and what you owe outside of the P&L, which is your profit and loss, to know your income and your expenses. Now, if this is stretching you to know your expenses or your liability, even, like, let's just call it what it is, and talking about the loans, I invite you to have a conversation with me so that we can see what we can do about those loans so that they're not eating you away and we can move forward in business. Sometimes it's not even about moving forward. Sometimes it's more about just operating well and in a flow and healthy so that you can really see what's going on in business and the best next steps. I hope you enjoyed this little video and I look forward to talking to you soon.